So if you want to get to know me, here are a few points to start from. Number one, I love Jesus, and I am passionate about my relationship with and just living for him. Number two, I love my family. My wife and my boys are the next most important parts of my life. Number three, I love steak. It's a different kind of love from here on out. All right, number four, I've always loved comics. My favorite superhero of all time has always been Batman. My favorite arc is the Hush series, and my all-time favorite artist is Jim Lee, hands down. Number five, I've always loved music, particularly rock music. My favorite song from my childhood was Blaze of Glory by Bon Jovi. And a few of the other bands that I would say have influenced the way that I perform and write music would be Project 86, My Chemical Romance, Coheed and Cambria, Maylene and the Sons of Disaster, Foo Fighters. This list could get really long really quickly. And also today I am supporting another one of my favorite bands, Norma Jean. They just had an album come out this weekend, so check it out. So what is I Am the Pendragon? Alright, I Am the Pendragon is a concept-driven Midwest rock project that I've actually been working on and off with for the last 5 years or so. I actually got the name from a line in a C.S. Lewis book called That Hideous Strength. It was at this huge moment in the story, and there's all this tension that's been building up until finally this character named Ransom declares, in the sphere of Venus I learned war. In this age Lurgus shall descend. I am the Pendragon. It was this total mic drop moment, and even reading it I just had to stop and breathe for a minute because it was such an intense moment. But that line just jumped out to me. It was one of those times where you hear something, you read something, and then it just sends your mind into a totally different place. And I started to imagine this completely new story, completely unrelated to the one that I was reading. So that's actually the beginning of I Am the Pendragon. Thank you again for watching. Last week I set a goal of 25 subscribers for the launch, and with your help we crushed that, so thank you so much. Now here's the shout outs: Lillian Cunningham, DJR Media, Zach Auer, Mary Beth, I Cunningham 9529, Tiana Lund, BK Elevate, Josiah Gertis, Christy Din, Susie Dos Santos, Derek Drums, Sarah Gann, Colby Huey, Colin Barker, Hannah Hetrick, Dolan States, Jacob Lean, K Shore 664, The Skipped 99, Ashley A, Joseph Saeed, David Atwell. Here's a good one: Dorm Room Cooking with Chef Sprinks and Luke Doyle, Zachary Ford, Orca Trip, Jay Crum, he's awesome, check him out, Emily Reedman, and Daniel Beardmore. Now if you want to get in next week's shoutouts, make sure to hit the subscribe button right below here. And speaking of next week's video will be a cover song from one of my all-time favorite rock bands. Funny story, Jonathan Cain, the keys player for Journey, the guy who actually wrote Don't Stop Believing, he recently followed me on Twitter. Not a follow back, but an actual follow. He clicked on me first. So that was pretty exciting for me. And to commemorate the awesomeness of that happening, I'll be doing a Journey cover to celebrate. So make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on next week's video. Now lastly, the only thing worse than playing to an empty room is playing to a room full of people who don't respond. So I want you to respond. Let me know what you think about the new series. If you have any questions, ask them. If you just want to say something nice, say it. But please hit that like button and write your comments below. I will reply to you. And you have no idea how much that actually helps me, so please do it. And again, thank you so much for joining me this week, and I will see you again in next week's video.